Hi everyone, I will be reviewing 5 of the 3CE multi-pots. I do have 5 out of 6, so yeah, I'll let you guys know which one is missing really soon. But basically this multi-use pot is, perfect for lips, cheeks and eyes, so it's definitely very versatile, especially, travel wise. And I really like how it has like this gold frame around the multi-pot, and each of the multi-pot has different design of the model. If you look closely, it also match with the blush that is inside. For me, sorry if you hear me say blush, like I'm just not used to it, but it's a multi-pot. Now the first color, which is the lightest color in this collection, it is called tema, which is basically like a apricot beige shade. For me, it's more like a peachy nude as well, depending on your skin tone. I do have pretty pigmented lips, but I really like how it turns out on me. As you can see, I am using a brush to apply on my lips, and for my cheek I'm just using my finger as just how they recommend. And if you feel like it's too pigmented, you can always just blend out with beauty blender, which is what I usually do after this to get this look right here. I have to say this multi-pot is definitely very pigmented. A little goes a long way for this one. For the lips, you can definitely use your finger to apply on your lips, but for me I just prefer using a brush just because I like more of a defined lip look. But if you want a gradient lip, definitely use your finger if you want. Now next shade, this is Carga Rose. For me this is more like a rosy pink shade. I really like it. On the model itself, it looks like a lighter pink color, but for me it's definitely much more rosy. One of the color that I am missing from this collection is actually called Holy Hawk, which is like a really light pale pink color, which I feel like is not my shade anyway. Now for the finish of the lips, it is definitely very interesting because it's definitely very lightweight. It gives you a matte finish, but it somehow feels a little bit powdery, but it's like a comfortable powdery. It feels like having baby powder on your lips. That's how it feels like. It's not, yeah, it doesn't feel lumpy or anything, but I just feel like there's a texture. By the way, this is how it looks like after 6 hours, so definitely very long lasting, which is very great. Now next one, this is Morning Skinny. For me this is just like an orangey reddish color. Really like it. In regards of the payoff, I feel like they all are very pigmented. However, the only color that actually accentuate my dry patch was tema, because I do have dry lips and this is a matte finish, which means that if you have really dry lips, I would definitely recommend putting lip balm before applying this on. But if you just use your finger to just pat it on your lips, it won't feel too bad. But if you use a brush, you would probably show it would probably show your dry patches a bit more. But for all of this color, it actually didn't show much on my dry patches, which actually amazed me. And I actually like how comfortable it is, even though it's like a matte finish. And I didn't need to worry about touching out at all because it is definitely very long lasting, which actually impressed me. But it does give a little bit of a tint in the end. The tint that actually lasted the longest is actually the two last shade, which I'll show you really soon. But every other color, the color still stays the same at the end of the day. Now this color is called Common Time, and for me this is much more of a darker orange shade. I definitely do like it a lot. I like how they have like a few different orange in this color, but I wish that they would have added more nudie colors, just because for me 3CE, I like that they have, unique colors compared to your usual Korean brands. But yeah, and if you guys notice why I'm not using this multi-pot on my eyes, it's just because I just don't see myself using any of these colors on my eyes. So for me personally, I'm just not gonna do the swatches. For me, I would just use it as a lipstick or like a blush. Like the blush itself, I love how they are all look so pretty on me. They are all definitely very different. I did try using a brush to apply on my cheek, but because it's so pigmented, it's so hard to actually get that nice finish, so I actually rather use a finger, blend it out, and then just blend it out again with a beauty blender. I just find that more effective. Maybe some of you guys would actually like it with a brush, but this is just my method. But overall, I actually really like all of these colors. They are definitely very pretty. Now this one, Scarlet Red, is just like a sweet red color. For me, it's not a strawberry red, but it's a nice pretty cute red color, if that makes sense. Now the last shade is Primula. I really like this color. I did not expect it to look like how it looked like on my lips, because on the multi-pot itself, I just assumed that it was like a really dark burgundy red, but on me it's just like your perfect autumn berry red color. I was very impressed with this. I really like this color. If I would have to choose one favorite color of all this 5 pots, it would definitely be this color. I love it so much. And yeah, even as a blush as well, I didn't expect it to look that pretty, but it actually did. It didn't look reddish at all. It just matches with, you know, the model where it's just like a berry red rosy color. Like I cannot tell you, just this color actually left me speechless. So I definitely really like this. So overall, I'm actually very happy with this. The only thing I just have to say that it's just not as moisturizing as you expect, but most of the colors actually matches to the model itself. It just looked a little bit darker on me just because of my pigmented lips, and probably because I'm a little bit darker than the model itself. But overall, I'm definitely very happy with this. I love the packaging. You can see they put so much thought to it, and the fact that the packaging has mirror in it as well, which is really great. So staining wise, you can see I'm just rubbing off with a tissue, and you can see the stain after that. So my ratings for this is actually quite high. Longevity lasts more than 6 hours, and you don't even need to touch up. Pigmentation 4.5 out of 5, because not really exactly to the model itself, but it's pretty similar, and I like the color on me anyway. Moisture, like I said, because it is a matte finish, it may feel a little bit drying for you guys. The only one that actually accentuated my dry patches was the shade Tema, but every other color was perfectly fine. Moisture, because I have dry lips, it does feel a little bit drying, but then it's not too bad. It's not, you know, like a major issue. For the price, as you know, 3CE is more of the high-end brand, so it's definitely not that affordable, but I would definitely recommend one of this multi-pot if you guys are interested in trying out, because I would tell you, you will definitely not regret it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.